What's up, YouTube? Hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button, man. If you're a real bulldog man, a working dog man, a dog lover, a dog historian, if you're looking to learn about dogs, especially working dogs, you're on the right channel. Make sure you hit that like button and share this video and help this video get 1,000 likes, man, so we can keep putting this good content out there, man. I'm finna look for some old dog men that I came up with, and one of them name is John Worlds. John Worlds is the one who introduced me. Matter of fact, I had to go back. It was EJ who introduced me to John Worlds. That's how I met Worlds. And we'll go back one day and I'll talk about that story. But right here today, man, you see that Bandog cross. That I'm gonna call these puppies, since everybody is able to make their own dog, just like your boy Lee Robinson. He has his Sentinels, which are some good looking dogs. Look like they do what they're supposed to do. I'm gonna call these game pressers, because it is a game dog on top and a working presser canary on the bottom. You see, I'm gonna call these game pressers. Cause I really believe, I love the Presa Canario line of dog, but you can make it better. I don't care what nobody say, you know. And I seen a boy on TikTok. I'm not saying he have done it, but it's a boy on TikTok called Godfather. He got some nice looking ass dogs. Now I assume they're Presa Canarios, just work, you know, he work them like a bulldog. But he do got the prototype of something what I'm looking for with these type of dogs, with these crosses. The prototype. Now, one thing I noticed about these puppies, they have extremely high prey drive. Extremely high prey drive. Like right now, I got this little rabbit tail that I've been playing with them with. And you see that little blue, that little male dog right there? Watch this. See, once he know what it is, let me go and bring it in here with him, because he might want to come on me. See, there we go. Ouch, come on. Now these dogs, good boy, good girl. Oh, what's she throwing up? They done probably drunk some water. Nah, let me not play with them. They bellies look a little full, and she just threw up. So I just cleaned their pen out, sprayed it down real good, and I was playing with them over here first, before I came and got the camera. But I put them in here with some new water, and I see their bellies are all full, so I'm gonna leave them alone for a minute. I'm gonna leave them alone. I don't want to get too active. But these are some nice looking puppies. Nice looking puppies. Nice attitude. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they just look like big bulldogs. You know, but we know they have Presa Canary on the bottom. That the bottom, if you want to trace it back, it goes back to Ultimate Selection. You know, Ultimate Selection. That's over there in Serbia, somewhere over there. You can look it up. So I took some of his stock and crossed it with Eli Male, who's a 2-time winner. And I put it on top, and I got these 3 puppies. I had 8 puppies, and man, they just fell off on me. I'm so mad that I let that happen, but it's my fault. I can't blame nobody but myself. But I do have these 3, right? And at this point, the way they are acting, I'm really thinking about keeping all 3 of these dogs. Even though I have another litter coming, hopefully I have another litter coming right behind these, I'm really thinking about keeping all 3 of these dogs. I was going to farm one out to a buddy of mine, and let him train the dog so we can show these dogs, show you what they're capable of. Now, I'm not saying these dogs will go, you know, I'm not soliciting anything illegal, but we know that the history of all these dogs, Presa Canarios and pit bulls and things of that nature, and I come from that past, you know, so I try to do my best to educate you guys. But I really believe if you was to cross, like I just did, a game pit to a Presa Canario that's you know, has working stock, you can produce a dog that can go in and perform. I really do. If you had to, I really believe it could, because now it just comes down to the dog and what it's willing to do. You know. You know, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. Y'all leave some comments below. Let me know what y'all think. I know some people gonna say, "Oh, they mutts." Okay, yeah, you got some mutts in your yard right now. They're straight pit bulls. You got some mutts in your yard that you've been feeding that you think they like that, but they not. And I'm saying one of these dogs had the potential to go in there and stop one of your mutts if we was in that field. I'm not in that field. I'm saying if they were to grow up and be groomed and raised like a bulldog and taken through the same test as you would do a bulldog, coming up, rolling them, getting them used to what their activity is, and they enjoy what they do, they enjoy what they do. You can't stop that. The dog has to make the decision, not the human being. The dog has to make that decision, not the human being, of what it likes to do. You see? Now, we know the Presa Canario was bred for a particular task. And then we know what the pit bull was bred for. I'm creating a dog that's good for me to be able to take out there in the woods, put on a hog. If I'm needed for protection, I could teach it to protect me. And if I'm walking down the streets or in the woods and the coyote runs out there, I want my dog to be out there to go out there and perform and take care of business. It is what it is. Them the type of dogs I like. I got some Frenchies too, like my buddy there for a companion. But if I'm out walking my dog on a leash, I want to have something on my leash that I know if something comes out and protect me, try and harm me or him, they're going to take care of business. And I believe this is what these dogs will do. And we know a pit bull will do it too. But you know, the dogs done got so small now. Like we say, Mayday was a 60-pound dog, 70-pound dog. The dogs done got so small over the years from inbreeding, and that Patterdale Terrier coming out, like Tom said, that Patterdale Terrier coming out in some of them dogs. The dogs done got so small now that I said I want to make me something like it used to look, a little bigger than what it was back in the days. I want me a big bulldog that can go out there and take care of business. And nobody can stop me from doing that. Because I'm a dog man. I know how to breed dogs, period. Point blank, period. I done produced a lot of champions off my yard alone. One of them name was Trigger. One of them name was Tennessee. Candyman 5-time winner. AJ came from back there. Who else we had from back there? Crazy Joe. Man, we had a lot of good dogs. Sugar, Tuffy, Storm. Man, we had a lot of good dogs back there. For real, back in the days. Back in the days. And I'm going to tell y'all a little story about each one of them. You know, Screwface, TK. Boy, we had a lot of good dogs, boy. For real. You know, we came up a little different back then in the 80s and the 90s. You know, that was the thing back then. But now I'm breeding something for a specific task. It can be a family dog, protection dog, a hunting dog, a guard dog. It ain't no bully though. You know, it ain't no bully. Y'all was thirsty. Y'all drank a lot of water. Y'all drank a lot of water. See, they tear their bowls up, they flip them over. I'm gonna have to put a bigger water bowl in here for them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a big one. I like her. That female right there. How she look, folks? How she look? Eli on top. But Buddy say it is some of that gardener stuff. That's what he told me now. You know, heavy Eli. And the male is a proven male on top. And my female queen, y'all seen her. She's all over TikTok, almost 300-some thousand views on her natural instinct. And I got all over TikTok. And you seen the puppies I already got on here. Check out them puppies off of Queen on my YouTube page, and you'll see what type of dog she throw. Alright? Alright, man. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning up the dogs. But y'all make sure y'all tap in if you're trying to win. Make it happen or you capping.